Alright, welcome in everyone to A Programmer Plays Alwa's Awakening. This is a brand new series for the channel, but not a totally brand new series to me. I actually have played this game before on a different console many years ago. So I do have some memories of this game, but it's been a while and I want to see, has my perspective changed on it at all? When I played this, I didn't love it. But I know that I've changed a bit as a person. I know that my tastes in games have evolved a little bit. And, you know, some games are better the second time around than they were the first. So let's just dive right in and see how we get along. So, new adventure. The land of Alwa was once a beautiful and peaceful place filled with vivid lakes, clear skies, and lush forests. I don't think it's gonna... Oh, it does auto-advance. The people living there were free. They took care of one another and together ensured the safety of the land. But one day the peace was broken. Someone wanted Alwa for himself, and a mystical being known as Vicar descended from above. Armed not by weapons, but instead driven by hate, he slowly began to enslave the people of Alwa. No one could escape his reach. Vicar formed the Protectors. Together they sought to claim the ornaments, which are said to give their owner immense power. The ornaments had always been in the hands of the people, safe from evil. With them captured by Vicar, all seemed lost. Under the demonic reign of Vicar, the people of Alwa were helpless, and his evil quickly spread throughout the land. The village where the ornaments were kept was destroyed, and hope was gone. Soon began a darkness that would last for centuries. But things are about to change. The people of Alwa have chosen to fight, and from another world, a heroine has been sent for... I put the emphasis on that wrong. Has been sent for. Alright. And we are not quite in it yet. Wake up, Zoe. The eternal flame must be lit. Hello, Zoe. You are in the land of Alwa. I'm Saga, and I have brought you here to help us. Alwa has been enslaved by evil, and we, the people, have lost our strength and courage to fight back. We cannot do this alone. You must help us. You are stronger than us, and in time, you will uncover your true strength. You must enter this tower and go all the way to the top in order to find the magic staff. When you have found the staff, quickly make your way back to town, but watch out, there are many dangerous foes out there. Alright. It's slightly weird that the advanced text button is the left face button. Very floaty. Oop. Staff. You found a magic staff. When you hold it, you can feel there's something really special with this item. Use it with attack to fight enemies and destroy certain walls. Fun detail for the music to not start until we did that. Also, we did just get what I would consider a one-way mechanical room where the only way out required us to understand that we can break those blocks, which I am always a fan of. Is this sign legible? Doesn't seem like it. Do we think stars mean... Okay. Hello. Okay. We were actually able to save there. Go and light the flame in the center of the room. Doing so will let you start from here if your adventure comes to an end. I do kind of wish that there was an indicator that talking to her would do stuff. The talk button is also the attack button, so that felt like a gamble, but it worked out for us. Seeing the star tiles made me think like, oh, you know, this might be a boss already, but no. If I press start, no. Map not found yet. Okay. Okay, so we can only jump, I think, about 2 blocks. And by about, I mean pretty exactly 2 blocks. I actually like when games adhere to a grid. I know that some people find that not so satisfying, but I take a extra clear, maybe a little artificial looking game over an unclear but very natural looking game pretty much any day. Worth a shot. So we won't be able to climb that because it is 3 blocks tall. Okay. Well, I guess the stars mean save point. Warp activated. Alright. Beyond this door, you will find Amber Sakellum, the first step on your journey. In there, you will find a green gemstone and a very powerful enemy. When you have found the stone and defeated this evil, go back to town. This dungeon is very dangerous, so you will need a map. First, you should talk to Platt in the town of Westwood, then pick up the map. Do that and I will let you in. That was a lot of text. Beyond this door, you will find Amber's Sakellum, the first step on your journey. Go there and you will find a green gemstone and a very powerful enemy. When you have found the stone and defeated the enemy, you will go back to town. This dungeon is very dangerous, so you will need a map. First, you should go talk to Platt in the town of Westwood, then pick up the map. Do that and I will let you in. That's just a lot of, like, details. Alright. Only one warp activated so far. I think I have sequence broke by turning around after that first save point, but that's okay. Sequence broke in the sense that I'm not doing what I should have done, but that's okay. Town of Westwood. Welcome, Zoe. This is the town of Westwood. Thank you for coming to the land of Alwa. You have been sent for because we are weak. You must help us destroy the evil that threatens the land. Our land. Go back to the cave just outside town and we'll talk to the knight. We will open the entrance to Inverse Callum. There you will find a green gemstone, a very powerful enemy. Before you go, enter this house where you can find a map of Alwa. It will guide you in your journey. Now go. Go now, Zoe, and return when you have found the green gemstone and defeated the evil enemy. Alright, I didn't remember this, but I'm quickly forming an opinion about, like, don't tell me a thing and then tell me I need to do something before doing that thing. Like, tell me the steps in the order that I should be doing them. Like, it feels unnecessarily confusing the way that they're explaining this. You found a map. If you check your inventory, it now shows your location. Go on, try it out. Yay! And the bosses. Interesting. And does it only fill in now that I've got it? Because that feels kind of... Yeah, it does. That's kind of annoying. You look like a developer. Hello, I am Ori Warui. I'm in the town of Westwood. I know a lot of things, so come talk to me if you ever need any help. Okay. Do not stare too long in the light. Okay. So this is a hint giver, maybe? Does it? No, it doesn't seem to have anything. Oh, a save. Cool. Slightly suspicious of that room. Bridge is broken and you cannot pass, but if you have the green gemstone, you can create a block that lets you pass. Okay. Curious how... Okay, interesting. Now that you have the map, you are ready. When you have found the green gemstone and the green evils come back to town, let me open this door for you. Amber Sacellum. Block there. Interesting. I think this is the first blue orb that we've been able to get to. Key. Alright. I appreciate what they're doing right here, where they're teaching you can jump across however many blocks, I think that's 3 blocks, and also up. Alright, save point over here. Those enemies will shoot at us if we pass their vision. Okay. Kind of just picking directions and going, which is classic for me. Gotcha. We can push blocks to absorb incoming attacks. I assume that the blocks will probably reset after we leave the room. Yes. That was effectively like a one-way trip. I like these little chipmunk skulls? Question mark? They weren't kidding about the size of this place. This is fairly substantial. looking at the screen to see, like, do I see anything that seems suspicious in terms of, like, breakable walls or anything, you know? What do we think? Oh, okay. Noted. Nervous about this, but oh, short hops. No heart. Are you kidding? All right. We have to go this way. Ah, nice. You found the green gemstone. It glows with a mysterious light. Place it on your staff, and it fits perfectly. Now you can hold and press attack to create gemstone blocks. Every time you create a block, it uses magic, so you have to wait for your magic meter to be refilled before you can create another block. Okay. And our attack is now greenish. Okay, so it's actually, it seems like the actual action is pressing up and attack. Just misread the holding bit. So if that unfortunately doesn't help me there, but still, progress. Will I get anything for killing this skeleton? No. Alright, cool. And so now we've looped around. So we're kind of retreading ground now, which is fine. Ooh. Ah, secrets. I am Davis. I am the biggest book collector of all. I have many leather-bound books, and my cave smells of rich mahogany. To be completely honest with you, I think I'm the only book collector in Alwa, but still, I am very proud. There's only one book I have not read yet, and that is the Book of Sutter. I know where it is, but I'm too busy to find it. You bring me the book so I can take a glance at it. I can give you something in return. How does that sound? Alright, so, Book of Sutter. Is this going to be, like, marked in some way? Kind of doubt it. Note to self, Book of Sutter. Don't really think this is gonna work, but maybe with slightly better timing it would have. Guess I just didn't hit the jump button properly. Alright. Shouldn't have done that. Now we've lost the progress over there. So I am tempted. Go ahead and jump over here just to. I assume that we can't swim. Did that full on kill me? Wow. I wasn't expecting it to just kill me outright. I also really don't like that it had a death counter there. I find that aggravating. At least we got to keep our map data. But yeah, profoundly unenjoyable experience right there. Did we lose anything other than our location? I don't think so. I think we still had 6 thingies there in the corner. Okay. Come on. Seems like this game has basically no coyote time, which is, you know, fair enough. Coyote time, for anyone who might not know, is when the game like gives you a little bit of forgiveness with if you jump up, you know, a few frames late, if you don't make it to where where you were trying to jump to. Checking. Actually, we know that the guy specifically said you can cross a bridge using the green block. Go try that. Kind of waiting to find out, like, oh, if you use the block on the thorns, it does the thing. Now you have the green gemstone. You can continue to the east. There you'll find the Shrine of Sea Monk. Okay. 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 Pretty decent horizontal movement on that. Hello, in this well next to me you can refill your water, but the first thing you need is something to carry it in. Can I? Oh, I can read the signs. Central Alwa. Alright. Central Alwa. I am enjoying these chiptunes. I think I see what I need to do, I'm just bad at it. I hate that I can see my death count on there. I actually genuinely hate that. Not just because I'm going to look bad by the end of it. I'm videoing this whole thing. Like y'all can see how often I F up. It's an unnecessary sense of like rubbing it in my face, like, oh, you should feel bad. Death counter. Yeah. It just, to me, it feels toxic. I wonder if there's an option to turn that off, actually. Not that I'm seeing. I might do some additional research into that later. I need like a boss key or something, I think. Oh, no, never mind. I'm glad that we checked. How dare you enter these chambers? Why have you come to this land to destroy us? We have done nothing to you. You should show Vicar your divine honor and respect. He is the only true deity. But enough talk. Have at you. There's a classic reference. Alright, so far seems pretty easy peasy. Is that hitless? Hell yeah. And we got... We got something. Okay. Have you seen any blue orbs lying around? They are very powerful, and if you see any, you should try to collect them. The more you have, the more powerful you become when fighting the protectors. There's also a treasure hidden somewhere in this dungeon. You should really try to find it before you leave. Alright. Noted. Treasure. I like treasure. Now that spot looks suspicious, doesn't it? Multiple, very, yeah, alright. So we've got some bullshit going on here. Thing is, this doesn't seem to actually help me at all. Oof. Alright, well, we've come down here for no reason, just to die, I guess. Yeah. Our climbing speed's really slow, so I thought maybe, but no. Not wrong. Central Alwa. Right? We know that the water's gonna kill us. The blue orbs help us kill bosses better. I wonder if it reduces their health, maybe? There's a lot of ways that that could go down. No, we made it. Oh yeah. Alright, so what's the tell here? Is there a tell? Found a copper coin. It looks really shiny. Okay. Like, I'm looking at these tiles, and I'll be honest, I'm not seeing an obvious tell that they're fake. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't love this game when I first played it. Because I'm totally fine with illusory walls and, you know, breakable walls when there's a tell. When what you're testing is my ability to perceive things, yeah, I'm on board. But when it's my ability to press up against every single wall, I will admit I get a little less excited. Oh. Okay, so we just actually learned something. Orb level has increased. What does that mean? I think I see what I need to do. Hold. Hold. We had to drop the block there in order to be able to continue pushing it. Oh, so we're back here. It's tight. Alright, so don't think we can continue to the right, so we should continue up above. Shit. I'm sure that we can make that jump without a block, but considering that I've just beefed it up, no reason to push our luck. I'm also gonna just assume, this might be a bad assumption, but I'm gonna assume that that copper coin is what they meant about the thing to find. Questionable assumption, sure, but it does seem like enemies aren't dropping anything other than health, which if I'm at full health, then, you know, kind of no reason to engage. I could be totally wrong. There's plenty of Metroidvanias where, you know, you'll have an enemy drop, you know, an axe or something that you can use, but so far I haven't really seen anything that makes me think that this is that kind of game. Okay, it's going poorly. Don't love that that enemy can throw through the floor. Gosh dang it, Alwa. Alright. We can definitely do that, it's just tedious. It's mostly just tedious that it's a long way back. Like having to run all the way through the village. Because as far as I'm seeing, there's not a save in the village, right? There might be one and I've forgotten. I don't think there was. Okay, there was, and I just forgot, and it's not shown on the map because this is indoors. Don't love that. I feel like I'm being too negative here. I'm glad that I found this. I would have been very annoyed. I mean, I'm still annoyed, but... I'm gonna try fighting with Broski up there, because they can throw attacks through the ground and I can't jump through it. Oh, there's a technique there. Come on. Unfortunate. I'm assuming that's permanent. Yes, hooray. Hell yeah. Alright, so we just learned something useful. Our blocks are chained. I'm assuming that you Ooh, okay. So other blocks float. That's good to know. Glad that we experimented. Okay. It could have gone way better. Decisions. Up, right, or down? Solstice Mountains, Underground Chamber, Gloom Lake. Pressing up healed us. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. Need some sort of upgrade or something. I did not know that we could do that. That's very interesting. I shouldn't have. Full health again, though. Alright, we'll go ahead and save. Kind of just picking directions. Ooh, nice. Warp activated. Hell yeah. Love having a warp. Nice. No heart. Bloom Lake. Alright. Going to the lake. Ooh. Alright, there's the first of the thingies that we got. Hello, Saga. This is the entrance to the last challenge of your journey, Zoe. In order to open this, you need the power of the protectors. You want me to tell you about the 4 protectors? Sure. Vicious Keeper. You will find Vicious Keeper in the Amber Saracelum, the first dungeon you visited on your journey. To find Sea Monk, you must enter the Shrine of Sea Monk, which is just east from here. Just follow the path to the right. I mean, this is giving us a pretty clear, like, this is the approximately intended path, which I'm for. Crimson Garden can be found at the top of Void Tower. You'll have to find the entrance just outside the town of Westwood. To find the Beholder, you need to see what the others cannot see, and make it all the way up in the Amethyst Passage. Alright. Spikes in the water are making me nervous. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so can't go that way yet. Can write this down though. Shrine of Sea Monk. Save right over here. Excellent. I looked at that wall and I was like, that seems like a lot of wall to just be there. But can't really do anything with it. Still looking for like some sort of tell for illusory walls. So far, no dice. Are you an enemy? That is a beautiful looking copper coin. Can I have it? Sure. You are such a kind person. Now, let me take a look at this coin. This was not what I was looking for. You can keep it. But since you were so kind, I can open this door for you. Inside, you will find a really useful item. You found an empty flask. This could come in handy if you can fill it with some water. Alright. Thanks for being so kind. Be safe in your travels. You bet, bro. Okay. So do we think that the flask is like just extra health? Eyes watching us are pretty disconcerting. Okay. I'm assuming that's not an enemy I can kill. Alright, so that... I don't want to say guarantees that that's a fake wall over there, but... Okay, the enemy walking into it is a nice touch. I enjoy that. We've seen a few games recently that do enemies interacting with fake walls to teach the player, like, hey, this is fake walls. Alright. Those damage it rather than reversing. Noted. Oh, hello. Heard there's a flask that can replenish your energy if you drink from it. I even heard it's somewhere in this dungeon. Yeah, we got it. It's nice. Alright, I can't actually do this part, I don't think. Alright, that went about as well as could be expected. I was too aggressive. Stabbed myself on him. Heart. Get me out of here. For the heart, very much appreciated. I think that's it that we've got. Yeah, we're out of keys, so. A bit sketchy. Damn. I didn't feather the jump well enough. Go for just a little bit longer. heart. Very much appreciated. Alright, presumably we're gonna get taller block from this. You found the blue gemstone. It is so light you can feel like you can almost float. Now you can create gemstone bubbles. Switch magic and hold up and attack to create a bubble. Jump on top of it to float upwards. Alright, how switch magic do? Alright, it's left bumper. Aha. Gotcha. Well, that is exciting because that opens up a whole world of possibilities for us. I think this is where we're going to conclude this episode. Yeah, I am having fun. I am complaining a bit. I realize that I'm complaining a bit. There's a few little things that kind of tip me off. And death counters, forced death counters are kind of one of them. I'm fine with if, some streamer wants to have a button and like incremental death thing. Totally fine. I actually even enjoy when there's stats that you can choose to look at. But this is not that. This is, rubbing the dog's nose in its poop kind of thing. Like, come on, man, don't be toxic. So, but regardless, I'm enjoying the jumping around, exploring, finding new abilities, and that's really what it's all about. So, hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, bye!